Hey YouTubers, this is what I'm talking about whenever I say I try to look for the best deal in town. So my produce stand had a whole bunch of apples yesterday evening when my daughter stopped by there to get a tomato on the way home, and we always get it from the discounted part, and this is what I'm talking about. Apples. There's nothing wrong with this apple except for that one little teeny spot right there. So I'm making applesauce again. Some of these apples, like this one's got a little bit of a bigger spot, but you know, the rest of the apple is good. There's really nothing wrong with these apples, as far as I'm concerned. Even if I wanted to cut them up and make them, give them to the kids fresh and just have just the apples would be cool. But they really love applesauce, and while I'm doing it, I always cut up some fresh apples and let them eat it. So that's what I'm doing again today, is making more applesauce for the grandbabies. So anyways, I used to be like everybody else, and I would buy the bags of apples at the leading box stores and stuff like that, and I would get them home and I would still have issues with them, and I was paying top dollar for them. So I'm really paying next to almost nothing compared to what I was paying in the box stores. And I'm getting these beautiful apples. This one has just a little dent right here. Not a big thing. Once I cut that little dent off, and you can tell that that's just from where it's bruised. That's not all the way through that one. I'll cut that off and it'll be great underneath. So what I'm telling people is, you don't have to pay premium prices to get a premium product. Oh, and by the way, these are the apples that I have been cooking down. Got the last little bit of them in there. And we're going to have some great applesauce too today. Okay, so this is a half-gallon jar, and it is almost half full from just one cycle of it juicing. So, and we have all these in here that I could probably mush down and get some more out of, but I'm going to let these go, I think. Yeah, see, there's still more juice in there. I don't know what I'll do with that. But, yeah, so chickens will have a lot of good food. Okay, so this is the juicer. When it starts to juice, it'll fill up in this this thingy, and we can drain it off. But down here is water in the bottom, and then there's space right here with like a... Ashley, can you lift this off so I can show them?
This off or this off?
Lift this up.
This is hot. Just throwing it out there.
Is it really already? Oh, it's steaming already. Lift it high so I can see in there. See in there, it's got a little cone. Okay. I don't want to lose that. So it's steaming these guys up here. And then it'll juice and come down in here. Pretty cool, huh? It'll come down in this tube. It comes off the side. So whenever we get some juice, we'll let you know. Okay, so this is pretty close to being done. Still got some chunks in it, and that's okay with me. We really like chunky applesauce, so I'm gonna leave those like they are. So anyways, this is what I add to mine. For a pot like this is a 6-quart pot. I add 1 cup of brown sugar, and I just add some I had the wrong side open. Some cinnamon around the top. I like cinnamon. And we just mix it in. Not too picky about what we do with this. As long as it has some sweetness and the cinnamon, the kids will eat it and eat it and eat it. I think they could have ate this whole pot yesterday if I'd let them. So that's what we're doing today, is making applesauce. I'm going to let that cook for another 10 minutes, I guess, and then we're going to set it aside. And when I'm all done with the juicer, then we'll begin to start canning the applesauce. And then after we can the applesauce, we're going to make the Starfruit jelly. Okay, so this is the first 7 pints of applesauce down into the water bath, and here we go. Okay, so this is what we ended up with. Applesauce. We ended up with 9 jars, pint-sized jars. And we made the Starfruit jelly, which was 7 jars, and a quart jar, almost full. And we still have plenty of juice from the Starfruit to make more, and I believe I'll probably do that the next day, probably maybe tomorrow with my mom at her house, and we'll see how it goes. But we did pretty good haul. The kids have already been eating it, and I'm not really sure whether this is going to set up too good. Seems a little bit runny yet for me. I did put this one in the oven. The refrigerator. And we'll see if it turns out or not. I gotta clean them and date them and everything and put them up.